Edging is a great way to make enjoyable things even more enjoyable and add that extra wow factor that will make people sit up and take notice. I don't recall exactly how I found out about it first, but I've been doing it for many years and even applied some of the techniques to places others might not have thought of. I've come to understand that the main tools used for this practice are illegal for those under 18 in certain places in California, Florida, New York, and Illinois. Water-based ones will not help you, and these are all oil-based. What are you doing? Delayed gratification? What are you talking about? This takes practice, a steady hand, and patience. That's better, thank you. Now, do you hate the look of cheap cardboard tokens in your board games, but don't want to shell out for special tokens like these or the awesome ones from Litco? Here are my first player markers from Swamps of Death and City of the Ancients. Sure, you really could use any object as a first player marker, but these are flat and large enough to be seen across a table. The one on the right was quickly clipped to remove the little cardboard perforations, and then had a once over with a permanent marker. In the right light, it even glistens. The one on the left is straight out of the box and just punched. Now, if your game has templates or tiles, they can receive the same treatment. I wouldn't use it on cards, though. The sides of cards are quite thin. The chances of errors are very high. Now, in addition to cardstock pieces or cardboard, you may find yourself with some miniatures needing a quick once-over. These Shadows of Brimstone flush drones have had a ring applied to their already black bases to clean up any wayward paint. They can also be used on scatter terrain, such as this repurposed and based fish tank decoration. Now, having done the rounds looking for free downloadable scale models to be used for gaming, I came across onemonk.com, and in addition to hundreds of free downloadable buildings, vehicles, and terrain, there are also card miniatures. Some of these miniatures are designed for print and play games like Dave Occam's excellent Katana Schoolgirls vs. Zombie Furries survival combat game and its holiday expansion Zombie Santa and the Elves of Doom. For less intensive print and play games, head on over to Invisible City and check out their cute Dillos in Austin game. If you're looking for something of mid-level intensity, James Ernest's Cheap Ass Games site got moved to a new site where you can still download the original Kill Dr. Lucky as seen in their Cheap Asic Park library. Now, printable miniatures eventually led me to card models, and these are not always to scale for gaming. Some editing may be needed, but any simple Google search will bring up many options. Filler's Green has several paper models of aircraft, again, needing scaling to work with most games. Card models led me to paper toys, and again, thousands of options. Illustrator Marilyn Scott Waters' site, The Toy Maker, has very whimsical things that are timeless in design. I print out Professor Pumpkin's Boo Bus every few years because mine eventually gets trashed. With all the projects on her site, you'll be covered in holiday cheer year-round. Now, if Marilyn Scott Waters has an evil twin, it's the site that's just good, dark fun. Raven's Blight has original music for download too, so you've got something fun to listen to while making very cool, scary paper toys. And having tricked out many, many card models, paper toys, and other gaming stuff, the minute I found out that ImagineX and Playmobil sometimes have cardboard play sets, I knew that these would need to be made more sturdy. And having recently found some double thick black foam core, I set to work carefully removing the warped single thick foam core and reinforcing those backdrops with the old basing I just removed and gone over everything with a shiny black permanent marker. Now, if you're here for Lego or Mega, you might want to try implementing some cardstock buildings into your displays. Or if you're here for Roblox toys, I edge all the card pack art and save it for displays as seen in my earlier display video. Please drop any additional ideas in the comments and I'll link all these sites mentioned into the description. Now, we do still have some Shadows of Brimstone heroes and enemies from both City of the Ancients and Swamps of Death, so if you've been eyeing those, don't wait too long. I might need to order more soon. Same with the Playmobil stuff. I still have Shaggy, Fred, a few Scoobies, and some spares from the Christmas baking advent calendar. Oh, and although it ought to go without saying, which is why I'm going to say it, Always put the cover back on your X-Acto knife and not just throw it in your pocket like that time I stabbed myself in the leg during high school art class. As always, Jerry's Junk Drawer is conveniently located 60 miles south of Phoenix in beautiful historic Fort Stinkin' Desert. Open noon to midnight on the 6th Tuesday of every month, excluding national and regional holidays, or visit our eBay store, Jerry's Junk Drawer. Thank you for watching, and thank you for encouraging my behavior.